Yeah, man. Yeah. And we are live here on Big Boy Sports. We are back, baby. Let's go. Chino's got a
Let's
shitty background. Darren Silver is here with us. Let's go. How we feeling? How we doing? We have a lot to talk about. Big Boy Sports is officially back. Let's go.
woo! We don't got no crowd. We
Woo!
don't got a crowd. We gotta make our own crowd noises.
I know, right?
Styling and profiling.
You see my shirt, right? Well, let me fix
I
myself.
ain't limousine riding though. I'm in a Toyota RAV4. It's pretty sad.
You already know who I want to win next week.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come
Come
on.
on.
No, no,
Don't let me
come
start
on.
doing. I'll do this whole
No.
interview with a list. Don't mess with me.
You want Roman Reigns' title reign to last another year?
No,
I
hell
just
no.
I just don't want Cody to be the one to end the streak. Like, come on,
Why?
man.
Why?
He's
Because
the
like I don't
American
know.
nightmare.
Yeah,
It
the
doesn't make
mayor.
any sense. Why?
It's just I don't know, man. He's just I don't know. Like I get the historical factor. I do get that. He's Dusty's boy, but I just feel like he's not a tactical wrestler, man. Like he's just
Really?
I just
What do
don't
you
feel
mean he's
like it.
not a tactical
I
wrestler? How
think
does that
he's
even
one of
make
the best
sense?
technical wrestlers out there.
I feel like he's just a B plus
Bro,
player, man. I just
he, oh my God.
the
I,
Bro,
only thing the
Hold on, let me
only
just say
thing
this.
he's smoking.
the
Let
only
me just
thing
say
I
this.
give him no
I feel
the
like
only thing I give him
what?
credit for is that match against Seth Rollins when he Seth freaking Rollins and he had the bruised ribs or broken ribs or whatever and he finished the match like okay
It
I
was
get
torn back.
Did you see any of his AEW stuff?
I mean okay but
Did
if
you
we're gonna
see
talk
his last match in AEW?
man
Yo,
he
that
man
Moxley
he left
match was
he left
tremendous.
AEW because he couldn't compete with MJF. Okay,
No,
MJF.
Now,
no, no, no,
come on,
no.
man.
No. This is what happened. This is what happened. Because he's full of it right now. He left the AEW because he didn't want to turn heel because he didn't think it was genuine, and because of that, he lost his spot on the card and wouldn't get the contract that he wanted,
And, and,
fair,
he, and
which
he
was
knew
100%
W
fair on both
and
sides.
he
So he
knew
wanted to leave for something better because he realized he could get better out there, and he did. So
something
what's the
better.
problem?
Something
He wanted to be
better.
champion.
Yeah, he
Honestly,
got a
I don't think
better
it was the money.
contract
I don't think it
with
was the
the
money.
number one company in the world and wrestled a match with a torn pec, and he's probably going to dethrone Roman Reigns at Mania.
I
Yeah.
don't think it was about the money at all because I think he was making way more money at AEW as president. And plus, he was talent, and his wife was getting paid too. But honestly, this is why I think Cody went back to WWE. Besides that, he already said it. It's always been about being champion. He always wanted to be champion. I feel like he did the
That
best
is
thing he
true.
ever did was to go to New Japan and then start AEW with Jericho and the Young Guns, whatever they called.
Well, he'd have been Stardust. Of course, it was the best move at the time.
Yeah, and I'm one of the few people probably that liked the Stardust character, bro. It's like
Oh, you
he
by
actually killed
yourself.
that
Oh, you are by yourself. What are you
I mean,
talking
I mean,
about?
I don't know, man.
No.
I feel like he's just a gimmick. He's a gimmick. He's got zero mic skills. He's
Cody has no mic
character.
skills.
Wow,
Cody.
bro.
Have
No.
you been watching the last few weeks?
Yeah, every week he's killing it on the
The
mic.
last few weeks. Come on, man. When your dad, no, hold on. When his
Bro,
dad was top
no,
10.
you hold on.
No.
Hold on.
You
This
hold
is
on, John.
important.
You hold on.
Important.
You hold on,
No.
Philadelphia Eagle. You hold
Hey,
on,
don't
buddy.
let me be special referee.
You lost in
Excuse
the
me.
Super
Get in
Bowl.
the playoffs and then the
Hold
Super
on.
Bowl and
I'm
talk
just
to me.
saying.
Okay.
I'm saying his dad was a top 10 like wrestler, not wrestler, but top
We
10
know
speaker on
that.
the movie.
He
Top
was a
10
good wrestler. He was a great
like
wrestler.
I mean,
But bro,
for
but
I
what he
mean,
bro,
had,
name,
for what he
name a
had.
great wrestler. Name a great wrestler. He trained him, so he was a great wrestler.
but
You
bro,
got you,
but bro, you can't compare Cody to just Dusty because they're father and son. They have two different styles of delivery.
I
They have
think
two
Cody's way. I
completely
mean, not
styles of
Cody's
delivery.
better than Dustin, but I think he's way better now in this run in WWE than his first because
but you got to think
obviously
about it.
he made a name for himself.
But you got to think about though. The Rock though, The Rock came from like his dad. His dad was in there, and then The Rock surpassed his dad. I feel like his dad. I feel like The
Yeah,
Rock is. So I'm just saying it's
Okay,
like
man.
so you got Cody or you got Dusty Rhodes, and then you got Dustin and Cody
yeah, but remember, The Rock
that just
wasn't
hold
Well,
on.
like
You
The
got
Rock
hold on.
left
wasn't like
tit,
when he
you
first
got left
came.
tit and right tit of Dusty Rhodes that they really just got their promotion
Now
because of
you're
their
just
dad,
bringing up
and they're not
better quarterback.
That's why Dustin had to do those gimmicks because he's a gimmick wrestler because they don't have the skill that their dad had. Their dad laid the pipeline for him, and they fumbled the bag. And they said, "Okay, cool, because your dad's Dusty."
I think it's about the look.
On the roster.
First of all, Dusty Rhodes didn't wrestle with a torn pec. Dusty Rhodes didn't start a whole new promotion.
Because Dusty Rhodes didn't have to wrestle with a torn pec. He knew how to speak on the microphone. He knew what he was doing. He had Dustin Rhodes, not just from Cody Rhodes had to wrestle with that torn pec because if not, he has no legacy. He has to make his own legacy.
First of all, Dustin Rhodes,
which he's doing. We can admit that he's making his legacy right now.
Well, I won't say he was not, but I'm just saying it's just like we'll see. I mean, we're gonna have him come in 2 months in after the Rumble or 3 months in after the Rumble or whatever, and then you're like, okay, here's your title. Like, come on, man. I'd like to see him. I like to see if they really want to do something with it, have him dethrone Roman on like a SmackDown or a Raw or something like
WrestleMania is the key. Hold on, let me say something. WrestleMania, for Cody to win in WrestleMania, he not only makes himself a legacy, he proved to everybody what he set himself to do when he first left WWE, was to prove that I can be that guy. He proved it in WWE, he proved it in New Japan, and obviously WWE is a whole different stratosphere, but you got to be honest. If you've been paying attention, Cody has been on fire since he's been back.
Story.
You can't deny that.
Right.
He's like, I give it to Roman Reigns, I give it to Seth Rollins, even Kevin Owens, some of my favorite wrestlers. They don't have what Cody has, and what Cody has is the balls to say what he wants. It's in his contract, by the way. So he can pretty much say whatever he wants.
Cody is the first person I have seen go full white meat babyface on TV, and the crowd actually likes it.
Yeah,
like that's the first white meat babyface people have actually wanted to cheer for in a very long time.
Yep. You know what this reminds me? This rivalry.
But hold on. Time out. But here's the thing, though. I feel like because the crowd's over Roman, man. They're tired. They're burned out. We got new people. We got new fans.
I don't think they were ever with Roman. I think only little kids like Roman.
So they could throw John. They could throw John out there, and they were going, "Let's go, John! Yes, that'll be the biggest cheer you got in your life, man. Like, come on."
Remember, John Cena was hated for like the first 15 years of his career. And now you cannot deny his greatness.
Well, because Cena, everybody's riding Cena. I mean, but Cena's a mic skill person, man. Like I've been watching a lot of Cena people. Granted, his gimmick was rap and all that stuff, but the dude could speak on the mic.
He's the reason why I left wrestling back in 2007 for almost a good 7 years. I was away from wrestling.
I'm just saying when he's on the mic, I put the thing on mute. I got the TV on mute.
He wears his heart on his sleeve, man. I guess that's what I like, man. He's the average. He is an average Joe. Yeah, his dad didn't train him. Like he's one of the few that his dad didn't train.
And that's the whole thing about him. He trained everybody else, but he didn't train his own son. So now he's got to go make his own. He's the American Nightmare because his dad.
Not because Dustin didn't want it. It's not because Dustin didn't want to train his son. It's because he wanted to make his name for himself.
Yeah, and
we can't deny he did now.
I don't know. I think they hand the title to him. It's gonna be like the worst thing ever than when the show disbanded. Okay,
I'd rather have Cody a million times over Brock Lesnar. So
hold on. I didn't say Brock Lesnar.
I'm just saying. I don't care who's champion as long as it's not Brock.
I'm just saying no. There's plenty of guys that I'd rather see get over than Cody.
Well, let me ask Chino this: who would you want to see defend him when he does win the title? Because he's probably going to.
Damn, that's a good rivalry to go between Cody. I like that Seth Rollins rematch. They had a killer rivalry, man.
I don't know because I don't want another trilogy where Seth Rollins loses all 3 matches.
Well, he's also a Triple H guy, so he probably won't lose all 3, and he probably will win 2 out of the 3. But he probably would not win the first one, win the second one, and then the third one they'll probably have it at fucking Crown Jewel, and then that's where it'll fucking probably fly out. Cody's here for like another year or 2.
Here's the thing. I don't want to see Seth Rollins. I don't want to see Cody Rhodes' title reign end prematurely.
No, no, not at all.
I think you need to stretch that
I
out a
think
little
it's
bit.
just should last the next WrestleMania. Honestly,
This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking either Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens, one or the other.
I would love a Sami Zayn Kevin Owens triple threat with Cody.
Yeah.
Oh hell
Those
yeah!
that would be a fire match.
Okay, now you guys are speaking my language. Now you guys are speaking my language.
Because like as much as I'm a Cody guy now, it's the fact that he left and came back even bigger than you can't name not one wrestler that left, made a name for themselves, and came back as Cody did. Not one wrestler. Every wrestler made themselves known in wrestling. I mean, in WWE.
But here's the thing: over the last year, who do you think has made the bigger impact on wrestling? Cody Rhodes or Sami Zayn?
Oh, Cody, hands down.
You think Cody more than Sami?
I'm going Sami. I'm going Sami on that one. I'm going Sami on that
one. A bigger impact to wrestling
over the past 12 months.
Well, okay, hold on. Impact.
If we're going storyline.
If we're going impact.
Oh no, you said 20 months. Oh, 20 months. Oh, Sami, yeah, because
but then again, remember, yeah.
What you call Cody came back last if I'm not mistaken, June or July. He got injured. He was gone for like a good 7 months. So I you can't say Cody. Sami's been killing it without the bloodline. Honestly, to me, he made bloodline more watchable.
Bro, he's the reason why the bloodline has lasted this long.
Yeah, I kind of don't like that they're gonna have the Usos fight KO and Sami for the belts because
it needs to be the main event of night one.
Or they might join forces because they look at what they're trying to do with Cody. Cody, Sami, and KO might join their own forces.
Bro, it needs to be the main event of night one. Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, the main event of night two.
Oh no, man! I always feel like keep the best at first, man. Only because look at the first night was phenomenal. Every match was on point. Even Stone Cold came back and had a decent match.
You cannot sit here and tell me Sami Zayn does not deserve a WrestleMania main event.
I didn't say that. I think he deserves it. I honestly thought that Sami was going to win. Was going to lose Extreme Rules, and then somehow they were going to incorporate him into this match with Cody and Roman. But
Elimination Chamber. You mean Elimination Chamber? You said Extreme Rules.
Yeah, my bad. I literally was just watching something with Extreme Rules.
I thought that for a second, for like a split second, I thought Sami was gonna have Sami beat Roman Reigns. I was watching.
No, I really, dude.
Sami's next. I'm calling it now. Sami's next to win champion. Against who? I don't know. They need to break both of the belts again because.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We get why Roman was undisputed. We get why Brock was, but these two guys are not as big, like big body.
No. Yeah, you know what I mean. No, even I love Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins.
This is what should happen. No. This is what should happen. Cody Rhodes should hold the title all the way until Survivor Series. Lose it to Gunther. Take the Intercontinental title off him once he breaks Hockey Talk's record. Give him the world title. And then get this David versus Goliath match almost.
Yeah, but then you're gonna get a Royal Rumble thing. Cody Rhodes is gonna come on top, and it's
Cody Rhodes is not gonna win 2 Rumbles in a row.
Nah, hell no.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if it was him versus Gunther.
No, I said Sami versus Gunther.
Oh, okay.
Cody should lose to Gunther.
Yeah,
that's who he should lose the title to.
Okay. I like that. I like that thinking. I can go with that.
He should lose it like right around Survivor Series.
I'm not big on Gunther yet.
You're not big on it? Why?
He's too stiff for me, man.
He's too stiff.
Yeah, he's not too. I like my wrestlers to be technical. Man. So I'm not a big fan of Omos or whatever Amos.
I like Omos, man. I think Omos.
That's why you don't even know his name.
I dislike them. I'm not big on them.
I tell you, I got to put you on. I got to show you, Cena. I'm going to send you a match between Walter and Tyler Bate, and I want you to tell me if you're not a fan of Walter after that.
Go ahead, man. I like watching wrestling from every faction, every English company.
Bro, this is NXT UK.
Yeah, and which Gunther came from.
Yeah, he was originally in Europe, and then NXT UK picked him up.
Gotcha.
And they had the belt on him for almost as long as Roman Reigns' title reign has been.
I don't know. I'm excited though, man. I'm excited. What's other matches? Like we already know Cody and Roman's their match is going to be pretty decent.
I'm ready for that Austin Theory Cena match, honestly.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. You know what? I'm sold on Theory. I am sold on Theory. Because I honestly thought Cena was going to make him look like an asshole, but if anything, he made him look better in my eyes.
Here's my thing. Here's what I want.
Here's the thing. After the way Austin Theory got destroyed on the mic, because he got destroyed, he needs to win that match.
You think he got destroyed?
Huh?
I think that was part of his gimmick of letting Cena kind of like honk him in a sense. You know what? It reminds me of Roman Reigns and Cena. Remember that one?
Yeah, but you already knew they were going to make Roman look strong.
Yeah. Well, Cena embarrassed him. Sent him a little knocks
All
down.
He was talking about a drug test. That was it.
What
embarrass Austin Theory.
Yeah, Theory's not going to be champion. He's not big enough. He's not. He doesn't look. He doesn't have the look. As much as they were pushing him before Vince he stepped down. I don't think they were going to have too much big of a plans for him. Honestly,
I don't think Triple H has big plans for him. I don't think he sees them as this like.
No, look what he did as soon as Vince McMahon sat down. He got him beaten. They beat his ass. They destroyed him on that one SmackDown. They pretty much made him look like fucking Hornswoggle in that one SmackDown that I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I think that's why they're trying to give. I think that's why they're trying to give him a big win over John Cena.
To push him again?
Yeah. You get a win over John Cena, he might get a push out of that.
Yeah, I get it.
See, I'm the other.
What's weird? What's weird? I'll say this real quick. What's weird is that John Cena, John Cena is the guy to try to push guys over, but you forget there's talent inside right now that we still have in WWE that can do the same thing.
Oh, for sure.
But that's why you have him compete at Mania. Have him get a win over somebody who's established John Cena. Hell, Cody Rhodes' first main event title defense could be against Austin Theory after that.
Yeah, but
Austin Theory's not going to win.
What happened to AJ?
Well, I think AJ's injured.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then. Because AJ and Theory would have been a good match for Mania.
Yeah, that'd be a good match. See, I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite. I want to see Cena win the match, and I know it's not because of Austin. I want it to be I want it to be a good match. I want it to be a good match. No, because the thing is, Cena. How much longer we really gonna have Cena in the WWE? I think about that.
If he wrestles once a year, probably like another 5 or 6.
Well, yeah, okay, if you're thinking of that, but I'd like to see just one last title run, not main title run, just like one like mid-card title run with John Cena, and then have one of the NXT guys, not Theory,
but how would
NXT guys
do that though with his How would John Cena do that with his schedule though? Like, how would that work?
Oh no, I'm not saying logistically. I'm not over here writing, okay, this is what John Cena's gonna do. I'm just gonna say as a fan, that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see him, I'd like to see John Cena once a week, on TV for the next 2-3 months. That would be cool.
That ain't gonna happen, bro.
Have you heard the rumors that The Rock is gonna come back on? This is somebody was I forgot who it was. They posted a article saying that the supposed plan is to have Brock come for Roman Reigns and help Roman win, and then they're going to set that up for the next Mania.
That's
I'm
what
like,
that's what I was hearing was going to be the Brock versus the Rock the second night of Mania.
Then his title reign has to go another 2 years. Then his title reign has to go another 2 years because the Rock's not going to win.
Yeah. True. Plus isn't Brock facing Omos or whatever? So
no, not Brock. Roman.
Oh, Roman. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, because they're gonna have that whole bloodline thing again, and who's the head of the table before Roman, The Rock.
If you were gonna do Roman Reigns versus The Rock, it had to be this year. It had to.
Oh, what, SummerSlam?
If you are gonna do it, it's got to be a WrestleMania 40, but it's got to be a match that you build without titles.
I don't know. I feel like Cody should win it. He should keep it for a year, at least a year. Give that man that a year. But if you give it to him in 2 months, he loses it. All this buildup was really for nothing.
That's why I'm saying until Survivor Series.
Was that November, right?
Yeah, I don't think it has to be a whole year.
I feel like a year is perfect because he's proved that he's champion. Or if he loses it, he has to win it again within that year. That's the only way that this run will be official for me.
I'd be fine with either of those, but that's why I'm saying at least till Survivor Series because I'm fine with it. But I'm okay with doing it the way I mentioned.
Yeah.
That way you can build other people. You don't have to have every person hold the title for a year, 2 years, 3 years. How are you going to build new stars like that?
True. I mean, MJF's contract is up after 2024, so
he won't go to WWE. That ain't happening.
You don't think he will go to WWE?
No, hell
His
no.
stratosphere would be beyond what it is now, dude.
No, because here's the thing: you put him in WWE, you put MJF in WWE, and I hate to say it because I like his mic skills, but you put him in WWE, you're gonna have Mike the Miz all over again. That's all you're gonna get with him in WWE.
This is what I think will happen.
What?
MJF.
Yeah. What?
So I love the Miz, by the way. I do love the Miz, but no way. My bad. Go ahead, John. Go ahead, John.
This is the MJF is so consistent with his character that I really feel like he will go to the biggest money contract. He will go to AEW if they offer him the biggest amount. He will go to WWE if they offer him the biggest amount. He'll go to Hollywood if they offer him the biggest amount.
Yeah, true.
I think that character is so important to him that he will do what the hell he's saying with that.
Facts. The only reason I say
that's not a bad thing.
No, it ain't. But the only reason I say he'll go to WWE, the only reason that he won't is that somewhere in the contract has him change his character or lessen his character. That's the only way, which we know that's going to happen with WWE because they are in the entertainment business.
Well, here's the thing.
When I heard WWE's changing they're changing their audience rating. Like I heard it's going from like
I heard that was supposed to happen, but I don't know when.
I know years ago, yeah. So who knows? But I mean, I think
it was literally when Vince McMahon stepped down.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I'm not saying they got to be crazy like the Attitude Era, but I mean, it's just I don't know. It's too. It's too much family.
I would like to see a little blood.
Something.
A little bit here and there.
Every now and then. I don't need a whole ton of blood. You could bleed less than AEW.
Yeah.
Well, still bleeding. I mean, AEW. I mean, that needs to be a blood type because every time I ever watched somebody's bleeding.
Moxie, not Danielson. I mean, yeah.
Yo, did anyone see FTR versus the Briscoes where the ref had a blade job done? Yo.
Oh, for what you call Ring of Honor, right?
I think so. It was a double dog collar match, I think.
Yeah. Fucking crazy.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what it is with Tony Khan and dog collars. I really don't. Because AEW has had so many.
That what?
AEW has had so many of them, bro.
What cons?
Dog collar matches.
Oh, cons! I heard cons. I'm like, ain't that the owner?
Ain't that a grocery store chain?
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying though. He's had so many dog collar matches on either
It's probably
AEW.
getting views. That's why.
You did hear me say con, but I also said dog collar matches.
Oh well,
Because
you
he's had
kind
a
of like
bunch.
vibrating over there.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, typical Eagles fan.
Hey, Darren, how about you? How about you not get to the Super Bowl but the playoffs? How about that?
Hey, we're working on it. We probably had the
At
best
least, at least
free
Chino's
agents.
team made the playoffs. At least they won a playoff game.
And
Cheers.
they did take out the Vikings. I was happy
They
about
won a
that. I was
damn good playoff game
it was
too.
it was the only time I was a team Chino. I was like, yeah, let's go,
Chino's
buddy.
team
Yeah, you hit
actually
me up.
deserves some love.
Oh,
All right, yo, can we talk stuff? I really think the Lions are going to make the playoffs next year. I really do.
no, they have no
They're on
reason
the
not
come up,
to. I
bro.
mean, they literally had one of the best free agencies. Like they've got, they got the defense holes they're fixing, the offense. I was a little bit sad about them getting rid of Jamal, but I was like, it's okay. I was at an open mic when my buddy told me that, and I literally looked at the phone. I said, "Fuck!" Comic was on stage, looking at me. I'm like, it's okay, man. It's okay. It's and
You want
Hey
to know
man, you
the
might have a
only
chance to
person,
get Ezekiel.
oh,
the only
we
person,
ain't getting Ezekiel. We don't want them.
the
I don't
only
want to.
person
I
on
don't
the
want to see.
Eagles defense that I cared about staying is Darius Slay.
Oh man, I
That's
was
all.
hoping he was gonna come back to Detroit. I was just hoping,
Nah,
but
nah,
I'd rather if I was the Eagles, I'm mad as hell that CJ Gardner's gone. You're crazy.
bro. Darius Slay is the leader of that defense, or he should be, especially that secondary, because I don't know what that secondary looks like without Darius Slay. You have linemen, you got people that can stop the run. You worked on that already. We need a guy who can lead the secondary. I think that was the biggest concern. 100%.
Can y'all hear me?
oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
he
but
was
we're
that was
on the subject of football. Yo, how do you feel? How do you feel about that contract that Daniel Jones got, bro? Chino, can you hear me?
I could barely hear you. I mean, sound
it was so ludicrous. It's got Chino breaking his computer, man.
God damn. Yo, but let me ask you, what do you think about this Daniel Jones contract? And then
I think
hopefully we'll get, you know.
I think it was absurd. I feel like it should. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I think Daniel Jones. He's like a Kirk Cousins s quarterback. I think he's got a ceiling. I don't think he hasn't hit his ceiling yet. I think he's still got a lot to prove. I mean, like you said, he did go in, he did beat the Vikings in that playoff game. He's got potential, but I'm just like giving him that kind of money is just.
Yeah.
I'm like I don't know about that.
So you think he can play, but no, he's not worth 40 million a year.
He's not. No, definitely not 40 million a year. I mean,
That's what
maybe
Dak Prescott is getting paid.
oh, even
And I'll
even
tell you this, I
even
will take
Dak's not.
Dak Prescott over Daniel Jones.
Oh, I would too. But I mean, even Dak's not worth the 40 million. So,
Well,
Chino's
he's
coming in.
shown
Let's
it.
get. I mean, neither of them are worth 40 million. I'd say here's my thing. I say 40 million to have both of them. So I think they're both worth 20 mil a year. I'll give you that. But 40 mil, 40 mil.
I think Daniel Jones where Tyreek Hill is getting paid 30 million a year. I think Daniel Jones is worth as much as Tyreek Hill.
Oh yeah.
I think that's completely fair.
You know why I'm happy with the contract we gave him?
I don't think he's worth 40 million a year.
You know why I'm happy with the contract we gave him?
Why is that?
Because had he played better this season coming up, he would have been looking at 45, close to 50.
Oh,
So now
hell
we
no.
pay him for 5 years.
Hell no.
I'm telling you, our team
You
would
ain't
pay
making Pat Mahomes money.
back-to-back seasons. Look. I wasn't the biggest Daniel Jones fan coming up into the season. I even said this is my last season. If he doesn't do what he's supposed to, get a new quarterback.
Man,
From the first game, I'm like, wow, you look good. Second game, third game. By half of the season, I'm like, all right, he's doing tremendous, man. Only way he can fuck this up if he fucks it up. I honestly I'm happy we signed him. I'm happy we got a quarterback because had we not signed him, and let's say another team offered him another contract, then we would have been looking for another quarterback and
I'm
starting
trying
that
to figure out why you
all
didn't
over.
give Brian Dable that money.
Oh, I love Dable, bro. I love Dable. I feel
Oh
like
my
we're
God.
doing with our
I
team
tell
right
you
now.
what, I'd like to see Lamar Jackson in New York. I think that.
On the Jets?
Me too. I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
on the Giants. I'd like to see Lamar on the Giants.
I'll take him in a
On the
heartbeat.
Giants?
On the Giants, yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
think I think he looked good. I think he looked good in blue and white and red.
No.
I think
Tito is
Look what
biased as hell.
hold on, let me just say this about Lamar. Look what he has done in Baltimore with no receivers.
Exactly.
That's what you biased. That's why you're biased. Of course he's done that.
Okay?
And you
Now,
got an
imagine he
O line.
comes in and
Giants
gets
got
with
an O
RB.
line. Giants have an O line. That's the thing.
We're getting
They got an
and we're only getting better on O line.
I mean,
So
any non-biased and non-Giants fan will tell you that they want to see this man on the New York Jets because the New York Jets need a quarterback.
no, you don't put
They
Lamar
need
Jackson on a
way
team because they need a
more
quarterback. Okay, and you're gonna put him on a team without a quarterback, and he's gonna get fucking slaughtered, dude. They're gonna murder him. That's not what you want. That's why I want Aaron Rodgers to get there so Aaron Rodgers can get busted. I'm excited. Like, I'm ready for that contract to be signed. The day Aaron Rodgers signs a contract for the New York Jets, I'm going out for margaritas. Okay, I'm gonna get chips and salsa. I'm gonna have queso. It's gonna be a party.
Why would the New York Jets be able to protect Lamar? Why?
I feel Lions right now can beat Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers twice a year.
We beat them. We beat them twice a year. We did it last year.
Exactly. So I feel like you should go for margaritas right now.
I mean, I could, but I mean, he's gonna. I mean, I'm just saying, well, because I'm saying I don't like Aaron Rodgers, so he'll go to the Jets and he'll get busted. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It ain't cause he's gone. No, I tell you what. As a Lions fan, I technically want him to stay in Green Bay because I'm more scared of Jordan Love than Aaron Rodgers. If you want,
Green Bay fans don't want Aaron Rodgers no more, bro. I spoke to a few like, yeah, man. He's a cancer in the locker room.
He's too wishy-washy, man. He's too wishy-washy. And those Wisconsin folks, they're like, man, he already said he was making his decision to go to Green Bay. Them Wisconsin fans, they're one cheese curd away from an aneurysm, and they're like, man, we don't want nothing to do with it. You already said you're gone. You already screwed my daughter. Now leave. You're exiled out of the family.
That's what got Brett Favre up out of there.
Yeah, well, part of me wants to see Aaron Rodgers do the Brett Favre thing, go to the Jets, and then retire a Viking. That'd be beautiful. Because that's the thing. Brett Favre had this like great career, and then what? Everything that's happened is he just went downhill from there. He went to the Vikings, screwed up. Granted, he did get in the playoffs. That was cool, I guess.
Yeah, we eliminated them.
But it's Brett Favre, and it was the NFC North that was kind of
because he was old.
Brett Favre was old. And now
he's still throwing bullets.
And now he's doing college scandals. You know what I mean? So it's just like the man's career was a fraud. That's why I hope Tom Brady just stays retired. I hope Tom Brady doesn't say, "Oh man, you know what? Actually, I think I can't play for the Dallas Cowboys. You know what? I'm gonna be a cowboy. I'm gonna go play for the 49ers." Like,
nah, he ain't doing that.
Tom Brady's gonna be doing stand-up.
He's gonna be up in the box. He's all right.
Oh, don't even get me started on Tom Brady stand up. We only got 4 minutes on here, so we ain't got enough time for Tom Brady to stand up. Man, I would go just to I don't heckle, but because that's disrespectful to the audience. But
yeah, I don't heckle, Nicole. We know about that. All right,
hold on.
Let's do a rapid fire. After John, did you say what you got?
No, because I have one more thing that I want to ask, so we may not even have rapid fire. I want to know what both of you think about MJF's title run so far. And if we have to go more into this, we will, because I don't know if we'll have enough time to talk about it.
We can get that done in 30 seconds. I think it's great. I think it's best for business, pulling a WWE thing. Let the man have the title. Let him have the free reign to say what he wants. Let him eat pickles and just go with it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll let him pour drinks on kids, because that was pretty great. That I'll miss, but
honestly, I'm a big fan of MJF. What he reminds me of The Rock. He reminds me of what you call $1 Million Man with his disrespect. Like it's good for business because now you got people that just want to watch AEW to make sure this man gets his ass, But then it reminds me of the old school wrestling with his mouth. He's great on the mic. He's only 26. That's the best part. So we got him for another 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
Granted, he don't get injured.
Honestly,
I'm a big
Thirty.
fan.
I don't know about 30. You went a little
right
crazy.
now,
Yeah, I know.
I just need a fatal four-way between the four pillars. That's all I need.
Oh man, I can't wait. He needs to start a real faction, man. I don't know with who though. You know what I mean? Like we need people that you just can't stand. Huh?
Got chances to do that. So
Yeah, definitely. He got a whole
I
career.
think right now he's going to build on his own. I think a faction's going to be later.
Yeah. Well, he might be doing like The Rock. The Rock was in the faction, but he's still the guy. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, but The Rock did it to help him with take that next step.
yeah,
MJF doesn't really need that.
yeah.
So
Yes and no. Yes and no. I get.
that
Like I said,
next
we
step.
get more onto that one, but when I say yes and no, it's like yes, he already made a name for himself. He's loved in every fucking by every fan, even the people that don't like him, like are entertained. And no is that
They love to hate.
yeah, I mean, and then the yes part is like he's still young and he can only get better. You know what I mean? That's
man.
the only thing.
Yo, Darren.
We're approaching the 2-minute warning, man. 2-minute warning.
I was just about to say I appreciate you guys wanting to do this, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
We're back, man. We're back.
Yeah.
We're
man.
back.
We're
back.
back. Hey, hold on. We're back. We're fat, and we're up at bat.
And there we go.
Yo,
Swing batter.
I hope you enjoy this shit, YouTube. Big Boy Sports. We back.
All right, before y'all hang up, MVP of the NBA right now. 10 seconds.
Right now?
Ja Morant.
Tatum.
I got Embiid. Embiid right now is killing it.
No, Embiid. Oh my gosh, man. We only got a minute left, but dude, I just seen him play last week against the Pacers, and dude freaking spun. He spun and crossed the dude over and fell. I'm like, that's a tall dude. I mean, I know they're all tall.
7-1.
I was just like, them into the number one seed. If he could get them into the number one seed, he should be a lock. I'm sorry.
Joel Embiid came to Indiana and said, "I heard this was Tornado Alley," and he put him in a spin cycle. Man, it was ridiculous.
Joe won the MVP last year and got booted in the first round. So, and he got swept in the first round. They didn't even win a game.
I don't know, but we've been big boy sports.
I'll tell you this: if Jokic wins the third year in a row, he better do something.
Facts.
Better not let that happen again.
All right, this is fun, guys, man.
If you're a real MVP.
Make sure you follow, subscribe.
Yeah,
Eat some tacos. We're out of here.
That's right. Big Boys is back.